But first, martial artists. It doesn't get more random than today, does it?
No.
First of all, let me introduce a guy. Guy Levin. He's got a cool accent. How you doing, man?
Very good, thank you.
Not only a cool accent, but one hell of a haircut.
Yeah.
I might add. Him and I will be out later on this evening clocking the hose.
You know what the weird thing is, though? I guarantee you, Guy could kill you.
Which is fine. Because as long as I go in and I pick the fights, and I'll be like, Guy?
Yeah, I wouldn't pick a fight against these guys.
Yeah, that works out pretty good for me, actually.
All right, so all weekend long, you guys are you're going to be doing some seminars. If you need info, go to CincinnatiKarate.com. Now, what is the form of martial arts? Are you an expert?
You might say I'm an expert. I'm doing it for almost 20 years.
I'd say you're an expert.
Yeah.
Now, it's called Krav Maga, right?
It's called FC Krav Maga.
All right.
It's a martial art. It's supposed to be a self-defense martial art, Israeli self-defense martial art.
Okay.
In change of like judo or Thai box or something like this.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be a sport. There's matches, and you're supposed to be the best in this sport. FC Krav Maga is more for you to know how to defend yourself in the street.
So if you know this Krav Maga, someone comes to mess with you, it's a bad idea.
It's a bad choice.
Yeah.
You're not going to go pick a fight, but if someone picks a fight with you,
exactly,
bad idea.
See, this would be good for you, Bob, because I remember a few weeks ago we sent him down to the most dangerous intersection in Cincinnati downtown.
Two women.
Yeah, 2 women were accosting this poor man.
They were going to be.
But I was asking for it, and when I went back and talked to him in the green room, I could see a guy. You were sizing me up, right? And I think he thinks like you could take me, right?
Here's the thing. Yeah, but Guy, what you don't realize is, and you can probably agree with this, you can't defend against crazy. That guy right there, crazy.
Yeah,
man.
but I'm not in very good condition.
And who's your friend you brought with you?
This is Kareem.
How you doing?
Kareem, how are you, man?
Very good, very good.
Now, do you want to fight meat, please?
I prefer not.
Why?
See, look at that. And I got no beef with him. But you know what? It all comes down to when you size somebody up. But what I didn't know about you is that you're actually working on your black belt.
I got about 2 more years to go, yeah.
See, and that's somebody I wouldn't think of. Like, if I had a couple beers in the bar, I'd be like, hey, you didn't bumping into me.
Yeah.
And then I would know, because if he's 2 years away from a black belt, I dare say that I'm not a match.
Yeah, because he's not a big guy. But he did tell me he didn't want to fight you. It was more about pity, though.
Well, actually, for me, that's what's interesting about martial arts in general. Actually, the ironic thing is when you learn martial arts, you actually want to fight less.
That's what, yeah.
The interesting is you just sort of have this confidence where you're like, now that I know that I actually could potentially hurt someone, I want to avoid it as much as possible because no one really wants to hurt another person.
Right.
Unless you're freaking nuts.
Well, I would like it if you would hurt, if either of you would hurt him. That'd be great.
See, but it is obviously about a discipline.
Yeah,
I mean, when you're learning forms of martial arts, it's more about a discipline as opposed to, I could go out and kick somebody's ass.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Pretty much any form of martial arts is about defending yourself, right?
Again, it's correct, of course, if you're doing Thai box for 10 years.
Right.
I think it won't be a good idea to someone to mess with you. But
right.
The FC Krav Maga is actually proper self-defense against chokes, against knives, sticks.
Right.
Good for you, Bob,
once
again.
What about taunts? Verbal taunts. I always wanted to ask somebody like you who really knows what they're doing, the people in the movies, what are the best, like Steven Seagal. Obviously, Bruce Lee was very good, right? Chuck Norris, those guys.
I know that Bruce Lee, he was one of the best in his field.
Yeah.
You asked about Steven Seagal.
Did you beat up Steven Seagal?
Yeah.
I won't.
I think you could. Have you seen him lately?
No, yeah.
Well, lately, yeah.
I could beat Steven Seagal.
He's put on a couple
it's not
pounds.
fair. He's now he's pretty old.
He's fat.
Yeah.
It's not old, but he is. I'll say it for you. He got a little bit. Well, he wasn't really standing shape. What about Jean-Claude Van Damme?
Jean-Claude Van Damme.
Yeah, you think?
I think he's just.
I think you could take him.
I don't want to mess with anyone, but I've heard that he did a ballet.
Yeah, ballet. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's the way he's so flexible.
And
then he learned a little bit kickbox, so He knows how to kick.
And he knows how to dance.
I've seen some of his movies.
Yeah, he always leads.
But he can do pretty nice things.
What about Jet Li? Is that his name?
Jet Li?
Yeah, is he?
I don't know exactly what he's doing.
Guy's being a nice guy, though. That's
He is. He's giving him their props.
He's a bigger guy. I think he could take a cigar. Definitely take a cigar. Chris could take the cigar.
All right, so listen, before you guys leave, let's make sure that all weekend long, if people go to CincinnatiKarate.com, they can get the info on these seminars. And say, like someone like me, I go attend this seminar. Am I just going to learn more about the martial art and see if I'm interested, and then I can decide if I want to take it up, right?
Exactly. You will get a taste because it's 2 hours. 2 hours, it's a lot of time for one practice.
Yeah.
But on the other hand, like if you really want to know how to defend yourself, you need to make like a little bit more effort, like training a few times a week.
I've thought about this seriously. I know
You
you
thought about getting into martial? Okay,
not getting
Actually,
into martial arts, but as a form of it's a great form of exercise, right?
Yeah.
It's perfect timing because you just signed a contract
I
to
did.
eat better and to exercise.
I
better.
think you should stick. Jazzercise might be more your speed. You want to exercise?
No, for someone listening, like I'm in my mid-30s, he's in his mid-30s. Is it still okay for me to sign?
Yeah,
Oh no, we definitely. I mean, in fact, if you guys want to come, actually come to the seminar this weekend, we'd love to have you.
Yeah.
I want to invite you also to come and see how it is.
I'm interested. Definitely interested.
Well, we've also got a few slots actually that they've been nice enough to offer up that we can give away.
Yes.
All right.
Very much so.
And you could turn me into a lean, mean fighting machine.
With dedication.
All right, before the show,
No
we
guarantees
will,
for you.
Oh man.
before the show's over, we will have your opportunity to get into this seminar this weekend. More info at CincinnatiKarate.com. Very nice to meet you guys.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you very much for coming in.
Thank you for not hurting me.
When we come back, we're going to be talking to some professional poker players. That's another route I might. If the martial arts doesn't work for me,
You want to go the professional?
maybe I'll go
okay.
be a gambler.
You got all kinds of job opportunities today.
Maybe I'll join the band Calvo.
It's career day here on the Dawn
Pronounced
Patrol.
Kobo.
CincinnatiKarate.com. Check it out. Thank you guys.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.